Welcome to another episode of Acro Yoga with Super Dave. Today I'll show you a sequence from reverse straddle throne, drop back into backbird, and then we'll take it into reverse shoulder stand or reverse candlestick. Okay, for my flyer today I have Alice over here. Okay, so we're coming into a reverse straddle throne. I'm going to place my foot right into the back of her thighs, just above the knees. She reaches back, we grab onto hands, and then from here we're going to mount up. So I'll just count off to 1, 2, and 3. She does a little hop for me. She'll hook her legs to the inside. I keep my knees bent so she can sit, and then I'll straighten out my legs. Okay, for the drop backs, it's very important to have your legs not 90 degrees, but a little bit more forward, so you can counter the weight as their flyer goes down. Right? So I'll push forward. She starts to lean back, nice and slow. I press into my toes, so she has more support coming down. And I place my hands onto her shoulders. Okay? She'll unhook her legs. And then from here, we're just going to do a little hop forward onto the bum. Okay? So I bend my knees, I hop up. And then she'll reach her hands behind and then grab onto my wrist. So notice her hands are onto the outside of my wrist, and her thumb is wrapping around my forearms. Okay, my toes are pointed out at this point. She's going to pike straddle her legs forward. And then I use my feet to guide her to a point where her hips are stacked over my shoulders. And then we hold here for a few breaths. Okay, from here we're coming into straddle back. So she keeps her legs wide, I lower my feet. And then we grab a hold of hands and we're going to cartwheel out. So I'll press into this hand, bend my knees, and then she cartwheels out. Okay, thank you, Alice.
That one, you see?
That concludes this episode of Acro Yoga with Super Dave. Tune in next time for our next Acro Yoga pose.